my channel today. It's Lynn here from Poinsettia Crafts. So today's tutorial is on this gorgeous card made from napkins, and isn't it absolutely beautiful? I've used napkins, some acetate, I've used some Christmas papers and couple of little embellishments there, some mirror card and a little sentiment. And isn't it absolutely beautiful? And inside you will just pop your little message in the inside there on. You could use either side if you like. So that is my gorgeous card. So we'll just swoosh this to one side and get started. The things we will need to make the card are some Christmas paper. So I'll just flick through some of these. You've got 3 sheets of each design, and it goes along the reds and sort of an olive green. So this is the pad. They are a lovely quality paper. So that is some of the designs there. You will also need a piece of acetate. So mine is an A4 piece of acetate. You will need your brush and your scissors. You will also need some napkins, an 8x8 card blank, and a sheet of card to pop your napkins on. Now, I've managed to use an A4 sheet to fit my napkins on. However, depending on the size of your design from your napkins, you might need a bigger sheet. So although you probably won't have the same napkins as I have, you will still be able to make this card with the napkins that you have. You will also need your glue and some Mod Podge or napkin glue. So I will swoosh these over to one side and we'll get started. So we need to start with our 8x8 inch card blank, and if we just open it up there like this, and what you want to do is score at 1 3/4 of an inch. Fold that back like so. Then what I'm going to do is, I've chosen the nice little robins there on the branch, and I've cut this piece of paper down so that it measures 6 inches by 7 7/8 of an inch, and I'm going to pop this under there like so, just using my glue. So what we will do now is, if you have a directional paper, just make sure you put it the right way up, and we're just going to lift this little flap up and stick the paper onto the card. So that's our first piece stuck down. So you will need another piece of paper to fit down the side of the card, and this will need to measure 1 3/4 inches by 7 7/8 of an inch, just slightly under your 8 inches. And I'm just going to glue that on to the side here. Just going to open that up, and I'm going to put this right up to the end of the card. Okay, stick that down. Oops. So that will look like that. Now this piece here, I'm just going to leave this blank, just as it is, a nice white piece there. So what I'm going to do now is just glue this little flap down here. What I'm trying to do is get into the habit of leaving my glue when I'm using it tipped up like this, because I always feel I'm struggling to get the glue out, and I'm finding if I'm tipping it like this, it comes out a lot easier. So I must try and get into the habit of popping it like that. So this piece now, this little flap, is going to stick down here like this. The only problem is it does keep falling over. Okay, that's that piece there. So I'll just pop this down a moment. Okay, so now for our napkins. So what you will start with is your napkin like so, and you should have 4 images on your napkin, and all you want to do is cut 2 of the images out, and I've just cut mine up the fold line of the napkins. Then when I cut these 2 out, I then separated it and made them into a piece like that. So you will end up with 2 pieces that look like this. So what you want to do is take your napkin and peel the back layers from the napkin. So mine has got 2 layers. So all I want to do is peel those off like that. They really come away nice and easily, and I'll be left with that. So then this is where the piece of card will be used. So what we want to do now is take the piece of card and pop your Mod Podge onto the card. And just pop that like so. Then you want to take your napkin, place it over the top like so. Get your piece of acetate and rub that over the top like so, and that saves any creases in the image. You will be left with your 2 images on to the card, and then all you want to do is cut around the image that you are using, and you will be left with your poinsettias like this. Now any little bits that haven't stuck down, obviously you go in with your Mod Podge again, and then just use the acetate to stick any little pieces down. Don't try and stick it down with just the Mod Podge, because you probably find it will crease. So we should be left with the 2 poinsettias. So what I'm going to do, you want to bring the card back in and decide which way I would like my poinsettia to be. So I think I am going to go with it just slightly over the edge here. So I'm going to stick this one, I think, flat, and then I will find the right way that this goes, and I'm going to layer this up over the top. So we'll start with this one first. So I'm just using my PVA glue to stick this to the card. So I think I'll go with that like so. And then I'm just going to open this up because I don't want it to stick onto the other side. I'm going to pop that like so. Just remember, if you are leaving a little overhang like myself, make sure you don't take the glue too far to the edge of your design. That will go like so. So all I've done here is pop some foam pads onto the back of the poinsettia, and I'm just going to find the same piece underneath. So that is there like so, and I'm going to stick that over the top like that. So what I've done is I've cut some little gold leaves out of gold mirror card, and this is just a die from the works, and I did feature this in a previous video, a shopping haul video, and I'm just gluing them around the poinsettia. That is absolutely gorgeous with the little gold leaves there. It just makes the card pop. It's absolutely lovely. So next what I want to do is I've got this little mini die which was from the range. And what I want to do is I'm going to cut the center of the flower out because it makes this little flower here. So I'm going to cut the little center of the flower out, and I'm just going to pop that into the middle of the poinsettia. I'll just get that cut out and pop back on. So I've just cut that out, and I'm now going to glue it down. Just going to pop that into the center. Then I've got a little goldy pearl, and I'm just going to pop some glue on the back and stick that into the middle. Then I'm just going to take the smaller pearls, the same colour as the one in the centre. I'm just going to pop those down the side like that. And then all that leaves me to do is pop a little sentiment on there. So now what I've done is I've taken a piece of the mirror card and I've cut out a circle from my circle nesting dies, and I've just popped a little sentiment that I already had in my stash, and then I've popped some little foam pads onto the back of the mirror card, and I'm just going to pop this in the left hand corner here like that. That looks lovely, just risen off the card. Then to finish it off, what I want to do is just along the edge of this paper here, I just want to pop a little peel off along the edge, and then we will trim this little piece off here. Yes, I think that just makes that look really finished off there. So there you go, there's my gorgeous napkin poinsettia card, and isn't it absolutely beautiful? So that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed my video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I will be ever so grateful for this. Have a lovely creative day and have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all on my next video. Take care and bye bye for now.